Rumi! Woo!
You got it! Yo, so what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Woo! So just so you know, I'm super nervous after following that act. I really just don't want to do anything anymore. So I think that's it. I'll see you guys. Okay. So I am not going to be playing a song like every other Filipino person out there because I don't know how to play. So. Sorry for all of you expecting me to sing. Sorry to disappoint you. You can go home now. I'm just gonna be up here talking. My name's Mark. Mark Gorion. Thank you.
That's a good last name.
Yeah, no, it's a great last name. I mean, it's mine. It's your last name. We're gonna go wrong with that. I guess I'm just gonna jump right into it. When I was a kid, my parents, I guess not my parents, my family pushed me to drink. Yeah, it was awesome. Because I was like, yo, you guys are out being cool, drinking your fucking beers. I'm drinking like hard liquor and shit. Because my parents are like, hey, you want to drink? I'm like, sure, yeah, that's cool. I guess I started drinking around like when I was 13. That was the first time I really got drunk. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty sad because it was like, I think it was like one margarita. I was like, my God, this is fucking amazing. Why don't people do more of this and drink this all the time? I don't need milk anymore. I don't need water. Just give me margaritas because they're delicious. Little did I know that I have what many people call the Asian glow. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, is after one drink, I get really, really red, like sunburnt red. And my family would always laugh at me. They'd be like, oh, oi, look at him. He looks like he's sunburnt. Like, I mean, I was 13, I had my one drink, I was already drunk. I'm like, what are you talking about? Give me another margarita. But when I was 13, the one thing I remember about getting drunk was my first drunk phone call. Now, back then, not everybody had cell phones. Back then, I think my dad had like the old Nokia indestructible phone, but that was about it. When you made a phone call, you had to use a landline. Now, for those of you who don't know what a landline is, that's a phone that's connected to a wall in your house, and you can't really go anywhere with that. Well, I made a phone call, and of course I had to call a girl. Because when you're drunk, I mean, you could do anything. You just have the utmost confidence that, you know, I can call this girl that doesn't even know me. I have her number. I don't know how I got her number, but I got it somehow. I was like, you know what, I have her number, I'm gonna call her. So I call her up, rings. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, hello? And who picks up? It's not her, it's her mom.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Already aiming for the milfs, man, you know me. So, after she picks up, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm completely thrown off. I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I'm like, hey, hi there, Miss Daly. I'm here to hit on your daughter. Can I speak to her, please? Of course, I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but I was like, oh, hi, is Shannon there? That's her name. Yeah, for those of you who went to Good Shepherd, Shannon Daly, that's my girl crush, man. So I was like, oh, Miss Daly, can I talk to Shannon? Is she available? And she was like, oh, if you don't mind holding on, she's in the shower. I was like, oh. Yeah, I can hold on. So I waited for a little bit. I was like, all right, you know, that's cool. That gives me time to recompose myself. I'm like, all right. You know, I got past talking to her hot mom, and now I'm ready to talk to the girl that I want to talk to. So she eventually gets on the phone, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, hey, how are you? I mean, she's being nice. Obviously, you know, she's trying to, she doesn't know that I'm fucking drunk. But obviously the first thing I tell her is like, hey, I'm drunk. Oh. And from there it just goes downhill. I'm just like, God damn it. But it's weird. When you get drunk, you really feel like you're invincible. Even now. Like if I were to be drunk, hypothetically speaking, if I were drunk on stage, which I'm not. No, I'm not, I'm just kidding. I've had a couple drinks, I'm not drunk. But you feel invincible. Like there have been times where I've almost gotten into stupid fights because people didn't want to agree with my point of view. Just because I was stupidly drunk. Like one time I went to this party and like I was pretty smashed and like I had my keys on me. And this guy at this party, he's like, hey, you heading out? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. He's like, yo, man, I do not think you should drive. And like at that point, I'm like, yo, what'd you say? You just tell me I can't drive? Yo, I can drive right now. Like I literally just threw all my stuff down. I was like, you wanna go? You wanna tell me I can't drive? He was like, all right, man, you do whatever you want, man. Later that night, I ran into like a gate, I hit it over, and I ran through like a median. It was kind of a crazy trip, but hey, I got home, so that's all that matters. But again, when you're drunk, you're invincible. Nothing can harm you, not even emotional pain.
Not even, right?
But it's weird. Whenever I'm really drunk, I always have this thought in my mind that I can give the best advice ever. If it has to do with love, yo, you talk to me. I got that right there. But it's almost like the more I drink, the more in tune with the world I become. Like, do you understand me? Like, I suddenly know everything there is to know about love. Saying that I've been single for 7 years, so obviously I do. Happily single, right? But like people, like whenever I'm really drunk, like, you know, if you have problems, you'll go out of your way to talk to someone for advice, right? But for me, because I'm so in tune with the world, I know when someone's having a problem. I'll go up to them like, yo man, how's it going? They're like, yeah, you know, everything's all right. I'm like, yo, I know you like that girl. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, that girl, I seen you eyeing her. He's like, yo, you're the one eyeing that girl. I know. I guess I'll go for it. Thanks, bro. But I mean, it's crazy. Liquor does a lot of good things, but liquor is a terrible thing. Do not drink and drive. Please do not drink and drive. If you can find a DD, get someone to drive you. If you can sober up, if you can stay the night, stay there. Because for the longest time, I thought I was immune to everything. I was invincible. I never had to deal with getting a DUI. Now, recently it happened to one of my friends, and like after that, it's like, okay, I'm never doing that. Next weekend after, I get really drunk, I'm driving home. I'm like, whatever, fuck that shit. But at one party, I drive home, and I'm driving some people home. They're all smashed, and you know, I'm the only one that's awake. And like, after I drag them in the car, I'm driving home. And stupidly, I'm making a turn while looking for a phone in my back pocket. So I cut off like a huge lane. I get pulled over. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? Like I'm driving there. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm seeing blue lights. Okay, I can just keep going. I'm like, oh fuck, they're following. That's me. So I turn out and I get pulled over and I'm like, fuck. Officer comes up to me. He's like, license registration. And I'm just like, And he asked me, he's like, have you been drinking tonight? And I close my eyes. And I'm like, yeah. At the time, I was like freaking, I'm not gonna make this worse for myself. Like, it took me until recently where I could have just been like, no, I'm just kind of clumsy when I'm driving. I'm an Asian driver. I can't drive. But I was like, yeah. Because, you know, I got pulled over by a cop. Cops scared the hell out of me. And I was like, you know, like, this is why I said word for word. Yo, straight up, man, I am not gonna lie to you. I had like 5 beers and some other liquor and stuff. And he was like, all right, step out of the car. I'm like, God damn it, fuck. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I can walk in a straight line. I can put my arms out, walk on the lines. You know, that's easy. My biggest fear is if they tell me to say the alphabet backwards, because I cannot say the alphabet backwards when I'm completely sober. So I would just be like, sorry, I know Cantonese, so my alphabet's a little different. So, can't. Sorry, guys. But so I walk out there, and like he just does eye check. You know, he's just checking if my eyes are bloodshot and stuff. And I'm like, all right, that's easy. He's like, just move your eyes. I'm like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. As I'm trying not to be myself, I'm like, yeah. All right. And then he's like, all right. Like, I get through it, I'm like, yeah, you're fine. I'm like he walks away, he's like, all right, you're fine. I'm like, what do you mean I'm fine? Like, can I just go? Is this like, are we done here? So I go up to him, like he gets back into his car. I'm just standing outside my car because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Is there like another test here or something else going on? And like I literally walk up to his car. I'm like, am I done here? I was like, can I just like go? He's like, yeah, just go. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. But I mean, it's fun to drink. I think everybody should drink. Just know how much you can drink. Just be safe about it, you know, always have your friends and stuff. So, yeah, hopefully none of you guys get DUIs, because it sucks, man. That's all I gotta say. It sucks. It sucks to suck, because I haven't gotten one. But, I haven't, so that's cool with me. But, I hope that's it. Is that? I don't know. I mean, I can keep going. I can keep talking about stuff. All right, so it's Gorion. I was born in a small home in New Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey. There we go. But I moved down immediately after because my parents were like, fuck the cold. Because they're Filipinos. They know what it's like to be in extreme heat, like where it's just blazing hot every day. And all right, whatever. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. Don't worry, another time for a life story. Just meet me someday at a party where you're drunk, you need a drink, I'll help you out. You know, I'll talk about your love life, and by your love life, I mean my love life. We'll figure it out, all right? Thank you guys.